Hi, and welcome to the sequel, the Draw My Life about my life in the Explore program. Yay! To start off, I applied to other schools as a business or economics major, but applied to Northeastern Explore because I took a tour and they were like, we got Explore and we got co-op. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of used it as a cope to push back my major decision as I had no idea what I wanted to do. Our tour guide was also a business major, but they wanted a dermatologist co-op, which made me think about how much freedom I would have to mess around. After that, I went home, applied ED without doing any research at the school or looking at financial aid or anything. Horrible judgment looking back on it, but it worked, and I like the school. As for the highs and lows, I ended up taking both Innovation and Intro to Business, which are the exact same class. In both, you make a business, and I learned more about actual businesses in Innovation than Intro to Business, which kind of took business off the list for me. The highs, I made some cool friends and connections from the classes, especially my drug trade and drug war class. But once I realized I didn't have to do the readings, everything became so much easier. The only lows that all my classes were way too easy. So I felt like I was kind of wasting my time a bit, but I still got the chance to explore, so it wasn't a complete waste. And there's a little bit of imposter syndrome comparing myself to like comp sci and STEM majors, but like who cares? When it came to choosing my classes for the spring semester, the classes I chose were Principle of Microeconomics, Intro to Psych, Theory, and Calc 1. I chose Principles of Micro because I wanted to explore economics, as it will most likely be my major. I liked a lot in high school, but wanted to wait a bit before taking it. I chose Intro to Psych because psychology always interested me, I just never took it in high school. And it was between that and philosophy, and don't get me wrong, I like philosophy, but more as a recreation thing, and this is not something I'd want to do for 4 years. I chose Comm Theory because I really like my Intro to Communications class, but I don't know if that's because I like communications or really because my professor, Stephen Grinelli, I connect to his class and his teaching style more than I have for any teacher before him. He's also who I interviewed for my informational interview, and I learned a lot about what I could use Comm for. Plus, we hit a crisp DAP at the end, which sealed the deal. But now for Calc 1. Now I didn't want to take this class, because I hate math with a passion, and wanted to avoid it, but most majors I want to possibly explore, acquire it, and it'd be better to get that quant reasoning new path now instead of later. The worst part about it is that I didn't even want to take Calc 1. I wanted to take Calc 1 for business and econ, where the class filled up before my Spear Hall Wi-Fi could load the page. Not gonna lie, I didn't end up doing the worksheet as I was very busy that week and didn't have the time to think about choosing my major. It was interesting to see the in-class stuff of like running a degree audit and calculating how many like extracurricular slots we had left. I just didn't do it for myself. So far, I have explored business, communications, history, I guess, criminology, I guess, as well, and entrepreneurship. I see myself not going to business now. While entrepreneurship is still on the table, depending on how life goes in the future. The criminology and history aspect was from drug trade and drug war, that I have no comments on from my class. Didn't really help me decide anything. I'm thinking of minoring in communications, though for the hard skills and such. It seems like a cool combination to do. I'm thinking about doing a dialogue in the summer as well, or taking summer classes online, and then going back to Houston and getting my old job back because I need that money. Beyond that, I didn't really think of that until writing the script, so we'll see, I guess. This is all very confusing and stressful, but co-op would be nice. I can definitely say that I've become way more extroverted compared to my previous introverted self coming to college. It's weird being in the extrovert side now as an extra introvert, because there's no voice telling you not to do things anymore. It's very weird, but also very freeing. My mental health is very good, I would say. My social life is going phenomenally recently, I would say. We shall see how I feel about this statement soon. It could be an all-time peak or it could tank. Been in the gym a decent bit as well, which is nice compared to my old home workouts. I have equipment now, but tell me why Marina's is always full at 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. I also need to read, so it's pretty bad. It's not even funny. I've been spending a lot of time learning how to skate. Joined skateboard club to help me learn. Always wanted to learn. Decided to start 2 months ago, and now I can only, so that's cool. Been progressing pretty fast, but I do want to join more academically focused clubs to help develop my resume or whatever. That sounds like a next semester problem. So far, I've learned that in order to succeed in college, you need to rely on other people, like advisors, like my friends and professors, people who want you to succeed. The main problem I face this semester is the fact that everything here costs so much compared to Houston. Tell me why I went to Wings Over Boston and spent $23 on 6 wings and fries. That simply isn't cool. Y'all are out here getting scammed. The only values, interests, and personality that I have is that I hate math.